Hi everybody! It was great to be back this week after being gone the last two. Yes. So this was week 9 of cycle 3. And so we started off with our geography and just the same thing. We located each of the capitals. Salt Lake City for Utah, Phoenix, Arizona, Carson City, Nevada, Sacramento, California, and Honolulu, Hawaii. And then later during review, the kids worked on placing together a puzzle that has each of those states as an individual puzzle piece that shows the capital on them, and they sang through the song, and they've all got it down so well. Let's see, math, we did the 15s, and mostly did wall sits while we were singing through the 15s. Latin, we're going into different Latin grammar rules, I think, over the next 3 weeks. And so for this week was verb rules. And that's going to be a song that goes through the different rules. It's the Yankee Doodle tune. So the first part of it is this week, which is verb rules. And it goes, Latin verbs have different endings called conjugations. And it leaves you hanging. So pretty short and sweet and easy. Science, we had a few hand motions to that one. So it's, what are 4 parts of the lymph system? 4 parts of the lymph system are lymph vessels, lymph nodes, spleen, and then you do an ASLT, and you do thymus. So lymph vessels, lymph nodes, spleen, thymus. English, we continue with that same tune that we've been doing, and this week is to lay. So we go to lay, lay, lays, laid, laying, laid. And I don't think anyone's doing the hand motions with them because it kind of complicates it. But if you are, it's to lay, lay, lays, laid, laying, laid. Timeline. These are the same signs they have on the CC Connected website. We've got Byzantine, Emperor, Justinian, Benedict, and monasticism. That's an M for monasticism. And then M again, Muhammad. And then, like going on knees, Muhammad founds Islam. Then for Zanj and early Ghana, Zanj and early Ghana in Africa. So this is like trading, Zanj and early Ghana, and then just doing the shape of Africa. In Africa. Now F, Franks, defeat. Here's Muslims again. Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age. Here we go again. Islam. Ooh. Vikings raid and trade. Also, if you're going with the song, you start off this week with 500 AD, 500 AD. I'll do that one more time. Byzantine, Emperor Justinian, Benedict, and monasticism. Muhammad founds Islam, Zanj and early Ghana in Africa. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age of Islam. Ooh. Vikings raid and trade. And then history sentence. Tell me about the secession of the southern states. And this one is surprisingly cheerful sounding for considering the content. But so we go, you do C's, kind of more like this, C's, and we do this for the Compromise of 1850, the Fugitive Slave Act, and the Dred Scott decision. Then we go preceded the secession, and then kind of cradling like the southern, cradling the South is kind of what we're doing here, of the southern states. So I'll go through that. So it goes the Compromise of 1850, the Fugitive Slave Act, and we'll do that again. The Compromise of 1850, The Fugitive Slave Act and the Dred Scott decision preceded the secession of the Southern states. And this would be a great one to go more in depth in, because it's covering so many different things of these different events leading up to the Civil War. So if this is something that you want to spend a little bit of time, even if it's just a basic overview with your kids of what's going on in this history sentence, just to give them some more context, that would probably be worthwhile. Let's see, then we finished the Old Testament. I'm going to send you guys a link for the New Testament song. This one is also the We Sing Bible songs for the New Testament. And we did the first 5 books. So we have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts. Let me stop right there. Science, hands-on science. A couple of our kiddos in our class are needing to play some catch up from past weeks with their coloring and cutting out, but we did a little bit of catching up this week, and that was good. Fine arts, let's see, we went over note values and staff. I showed them how to draw a staff, which is just drawing like a wide rectangle, splitting it in half with a line, and then splitting each of those sections with another line. So you end up drawing 3 lines going through the middle of this rectangle, and that gives you the 5 lines of the staff and the 4 spaces in between. And then we practiced drawing the treble clef sign. We talked about in 4/4 time signature, how many the whole note has 4 beats, and the half note has 2, and the quarter note has 1, and the eighth note has half of a beat. And so we practiced that with our tas, with 4 beats for the whole note is ta. With the half note it's ta, ta. Quarter notes are ta, 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 ta. And with the 8th notes it's t, 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 t. And we looked at how you would do a rest with that. We practiced doing those also with the tin whistle. We practiced the first 4 measures of the Dona Nobis Pacem song. So I just encourage you to work on that with your kids at home, if they can get in some practice time each day, and we'll see how it goes, because sometimes, it's like if they're practicing each day, sometimes they blow us away and they get it. And I'm kind of waiting to see, are we going to be able to do this for our Christmas performance at the end of this semester, or should we try to simplify with a different piece? So I appreciate any of your feedback, but I also like giving them a chance and giving them a challenge and seeing how it goes for them, because they're very capable. But sometimes it's also good to note when it's too much of a challenge. So just let me know. And I think that is it for this week. So please reach out if you have any comments or questions or anything. And all right, have a great week. Bye.